this is Lena, the founder of Emotion Ready. Today I want to talk with you about this one mistake that really can impact the way you look at emotional intelligence and how to improve it, because I think it has a certain fallout that is really important to pick up if you really want to improve your skills. So I'm going to stop beating around the bush and just talk about it. And I think the main mistake that people do is putting too much value and importance on measuring it. I understand that there is the reason why some of the EQ elements are required to be measured. Science operates through measurement, and there's a lot of value in trying to put some of these emotional elements in more quantifiable kind of way. And yet in the real life, if you did a quiz and you said, oh, my EQ is this, or I'm low on intelligence or emotional intelligence, or I'm excellent in emotional intelligence, the way you phrase this, it changes how you start your improvement journey. In fact, I've just recently read a really good quote from an author, Matt Haig, I believe, who said that as soon as you put yourself in some sort of measurement, and he didn't mention EQ, but he did mention EQ. He said, as soon as you do that, you're essentially putting yourself in the box and essentially reducing yourself. And I couldn't agree more. For one thing, you invite judgment. I've seen people who think they're really good and they're not. And I've seen people who say, oh, I'm low in emotional intelligence because I can't feel other people's emotions. And yet I've seen them in my own eyes managing other people's emotions really well. So there's a lot of misconception and a lot of judgment around it. Second thing is that if you're putting a lot of value in the measurement of how good your skills are, you put yourself in the box. And in fact, the skills required to truly be very good in emotional intelligence are quite diverse. But the most important thing is that if you do put too much pressure on being high in emotional intelligence, you actually are working on a fixed mindset, scenario where you're like, okay, so I'm either good or bad, or this is the quality that I have or I don't. When in fact it has been proven pretty much everything can be learned, and in particular emotional intelligence. You know, I can tell you it's actually very easy. Essentially, emotional intelligence is being smart about your emotions. It has 4 domains. 1, being self-aware of your emotions. 2nd, being able to manage your emotion. 3rd, being aware of other people's emotions. And 4th, being able to manage the situation where other people's emotions are. So there is really a simple way to make a test whether you are emotionally intelligent or not. Do you have emotions? Did you ever have an emotion? Okay, so first, self-awareness was done. Did you ever do anything to reduce your emotional intensity? Maybe went for a cuppa when you were upset. Maybe you said, oh, I'm angry. Why am I angry? Here you go, you already started managing your emotion. 3rd, did you ever watch a movie and you felt really, really bad for the character? Here you go, you already had empathy, you already had picked up on emotion of another human being. And if you ever provided any sort of, did you cry, like the shoulder to cry on, you already managed other people's emotions. So if you have emotions, you have emotional intelligence. It's simple as that. After that, you only need some guidance, some structure, and practice. So in the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about, some of the fallout from this particular assumption that you're either good or bad, or high or low on emotional EQ, because this defines how you're going to go forward. So remember, if you have emotion, you're already an expert. We'll see you next time.